Hey, what's up guys? My name is Ken. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a read for Aquarius. So I'm seeing that for some of you, I'm getting the King of Diamonds. So for some of you guys might have had a pretty toxic past. Maybe this is like how you treated other people. So this is like lying, cheating, maybe stealing. This just represents like the lower vibrations of consciousness, right? So this is looks like in the past. So I'm seeing it like this. I'm seeing a big transformation that's playing out. It looks like over the past couple years of your life. So I'm seeing that you came to a place where you just decided that things needed to change, that you wanted to make better decisions. And I'm seeing that you made the changes that you needed to. See you working forward through whatever it was that you're going on. For some of you, I'm seeing you working through addiction. For some of you, this is battling depression, anxiety, fear. So I'm seeing that now you're in an elk energy. So you're in a stable, it's an earth energy. Aquarius is a fixed sign. So I'm seeing that some of you are looking for stability. So I'm seeing that you're embodying the qualities of that stability, but it's not time yet. Like I'm not seeing that you've made that connection, that's happening. It's something that you're on your way to. The elk energy is an energy that everybody wants to be around. It's a beautiful energy to develop also. Some of you guys had to really work through stickers and thorn patches of emotions and people, toxic partners. I'm seeing you kind of like fight your way through this maze. I'm seeing you use your subconscious to move fluidly through the situations, through the challenges that you're being presented with. I'm seeing things come together for you just by the skin of your neck. So maybe it feels some of you are like to procrastinate, or you'd like to put things off, or you just haven't put in the effort of making things happen that you want. So I'm seeing you like right there at the precipice of it happening. In the near future, I also see the Ace of Spades. So this is big gains financially. This could be like with investments, like in crypto. This could be you're selling something and making a big profit off of it. Or this is you like creating a job for yourself, and it's going to be successful. You're going to have success in that area. I'm seeing many different avenues for some of you. Some of you are creating a business and you're moving forward. It's going to be very productive. It's going to bring you lots of coin, lots of pentacles. I'm just seeing there's like a little gap in between your current trajectory and then the Ace of Spades. I'm seeing it's just like it's just up in the distance just a little bit. And I'm seeing a separation. So definitely make sure you're being mindful that it's not like the place that you want to go, right? You need to remember to enjoy the whole ride, right? It's not the destination. You need to enjoy the process of what you're going through, even when it's things that are hard for us, things that are addictions, or whether it's toxic relationships or people we're trying to set boundaries with, whatever it is in your life. It just takes a little bit of time. All right, my cards are blown over. All right, so we're gonna go forward from there. I'm seeing that some of you guys have a queen in your life. But this is underneath what was going on. So some of you guys, this is happening, and some of you guys, this is going to be happening. I got cards spinning everywhere. All right. So I'm seeing you got your queen. Some of you guys are working towards this, and some of you guys have achieved this. So this would be a king or queen energy, male or female. All right. I'm seeing that you guys are definitely in the beginning of a relationship. I'm seeing it's the Fool energy, the Joker energy. So it's like you're on a new adventure. It's a new beginning in life for you. It feels like and the Queen of Hearts is like the highest card for love in cartomancy. So it feels like a good, pure love, someone that's going to be there for you, someone that you're not going to have to worry about that's going to cheat on you, somebody that's you're going to feel connected to and have a connection on a whole nother level than you've ever had before. I'm seeing that some of you are going through an evolution spiritually. Maybe you're making progress on the spiritual path, and that's going to continue to keep moving forward. And I'm seeing it bring you emotional fulfillment, spiritual fulfillment, and it's being your guiding light. It's kind of like propelling you to your near future. It's also been part of the success of you finding that queen or finding that king in your life, finding love in your life. I'm also seeing the wheel in the Seven of Swords. So there's some change happening, and that this is you being resistant to some of the change that's taking place. Some of you guys might be fighting it, or trying to hold on to past ways of thinking, past ways of being. You're being guided to be mindful of that energy. It's stealing some of your energy. So there's going to be some reciprocity coming to you from walking away from a situation. I'm seeing that there was a situation that you were involved in, that you had entangled with somebody else, and they were a very toxic energy that you walked away from. For some of you, this just could be like a partnership that you just were done with and you walked away from. I'm seeing this is going to lead you into a place where you're emotionally fulfilled. This is an energy of maybe you weren't getting what it was out of the past partner, and that partner was just a karmic step for you to learn from, to grow with, and to move through the love space with. But now you've learned a lot. You've gained a lot of knowledge about what it means to be in a relationship, and what intimacy is and what intimacy isn't. And I'm seeing that just the knowledge of the past accumulated relationships is going to take you to a place where you have a family unit that's cohesive, that's prosperous, that's fulfilling, that you're leaving a legacy behind. I'm also seeing children for some of you. Maybe you were wanting children, your previous partner didn't want children, so I'm seeing you walk away, and I'm seeing you move to a space where you're getting that family that you want. And for some of you, this might just be a situation that didn't work out. Maybe it was like a miscarriage, or maybe you're trying to have kids, right? And I'm seeing that it's going to happen for you. Yeah. Make sure you're manifesting that. You're focusing on what it is that you want to happen. All right? Don't put limiting beliefs on yourself. Make sure you're being strong-minded, that you're focusing your thoughts in a positive direction and a positive outcome, and you see it that it's already happened. You see that the situation that you want to be in has already happened to you. Feel through it. What does it feel like? What do you smell? What are you tasting? Are you drinking a soda? Whatever you can feel to make your manifestations become more realistic. I'm seeing that this takes you to a place of more successful manifestations. I'm hearing achieving manifestations faster, easier. Like when it happens, like when you're thinking about it, like you're going to notice your reality is starting to maneuver around you. Yeah, some of you guys might be working with magic and you're learning how to move energy. You're building something with that. Keep going forward with that. It's gonna pay off. Some of you are doubting it. Some of you are doubting your magic. Make sure you're not putting yourself in a box. Don't just look at ways of magic as I want to do this. Don't identify as one thing. You want to learn all things magic, right? When it comes to all ways of healing people, Reiki, tarot, become fluent in all energy medicine. And this is going to lead you to a rite of passage into the next chapter of your life. I am seeing the wheel spinning towards your family. in a clockwise position. Yeah. Because this is what you want. This is what you want, and it's going to take you to a place where you feel successful, you feel fulfilled, you feel purposeful, you feel like you've achieved, like you've made something, that you've created something. I'm seeing the wheel is spinning for you. It's moving you in that direction. Keep going. Don't let your thoughts hold you back from becoming the best version of yourself. I'm getting a pain in my head, so it feels like some of you guys might be causing yourself more pain by thinking with the thoughts that you're thinking of, that because you're not viewing the situation in a correct way. You're causing yourself pain. My right palm's itching, so yeah, that's positive. You're definitely causing yourself more pain by not controlling your thoughts. Make sure you're working hand in hand with your higher self, right? With your spirit guides. All right? Make sure you're bridging that bond and that gap between your higher self. That you're identifying the ego between the higher self, between, what is other spiritual activity around me. What are the thoughts of other people around me? Because most of the time, especially if you're in relationships or if you're in family mode, the thoughts you're having can sometimes be them. And it's very important for you to identify that, because everyone around you is telepathic. You just don't realize it. And people are starting to come to understand that some of the thoughts that they're having are not their own. And you can identify this with a pendulum, with divination, with many different modalities. Some of you guys are working towards the perfection of your element. Yeah. The black egg just flew out, the throat chakra. This is what you're going to be focused on, right? So this is your words, your words, how you show up for the public, how people see you. This is how you communicate to people. It's going to be a big focus for you to move forward. Yeah, I'm seeing the Emperor. So there's an emphasis being put on the way you communicate with other people, because you have a gift that in communication, right? And so make sure you're taking the thoughts that you're downloading from the ethers, and make sure that you're taking that and putting that into play. Yeah, I'm seeing you getting mad downloads constantly. Make sure you're being open, and you need to make sure identifying what that feels like. What does that sound like? It's going to help you move forward. Yellow lighter just fell off the table, so some of you guys are your solar plexus chakra is imbalanced. All right, so I'm seeing it like this. I'm seeing your gateway door to your future is the inner child. Okay, so you want to move forward. It's inward. That's the direction you're being guided to go. And it's about healing the traumas that you've experienced, going back and healing the past memories, things that you're holding on to with your family members, things that happened to you. And make sure that you're healing those aspects of yourself before you can move forward on the path. Because if not, you've got an imbalance with your spirit guides. You're not going through the transformation. You're not setting healthy boundaries with people. You're not understanding the silver linings of the life right now that you're living. So we're talking about clarity, understanding. So all of this is done through the healing of the inner child. It opens up doors and pathways for us to move forward. It frees us from energetic chains that bind us that we can't even see. It's think about it like this. Everybody you know is walking around with chains and weights holding them down, keeping them from moving forward. And it's all by bonding themselves to a past timeline that's occurring right now, what we call the past, what people call the past. The past is just an illusion. That timeline is happening right now in the simulation. So you can connect to that timeline and heal yourself, and it will heal you in your current version. That's what working through the trauma does. That's how it happens. It happens, simultaneously. When you heal the memory in your mind and rewrite the memory, I'm feeling that in my mind. That's when you're gonna make progress forward. And when you're going back and healing the trauma, you can rewrite the memory. So let's say your parents divorced and that's what's holding you back. You would go back and look at it and rewrite the memory that your parents didn't divorce. After you forgive and healed the situation, you would see it as your parents stayed together your whole life, okay? And then it syncs up to this timeline, and it allows those feelings of what was holding you back to free up and let go, and for new energetic channels to open up to you. It allows the energy on the timeline to fully open to you. Because I see it like this. I'm seeing like your energy is like stretched across multiple timelines. And that's how it's like, and it's all through the family. It's all through like your family in the past. So make sure that if you're holding on to things with the mother, things with the father, if it's your brother or sister that you're having problems with, make sure you're going back and you're healing those. I'm seeing some big luck coming your way too when you're doing this in the family unit. So I'm seeing that the family that you're wanting to have is going to come to fruition. Yeah, you're going to have to manifest it though. You need to spend some time sitting down with yourself and figuring out what it is that you want in life. All right, so I'm seeing that once you do the work on the inner child and you heal your traumatic experiences, I'm seeing this freeing up and moving you to a different version, a different current timeline. I'm seeing you like change direction. This is going to take you down the avenue that you want to go, but you have to do the inner work to get yourself to that point. I'm seeing that then your energy expands from there and goes to the 2. And now you're in like the mode where, in the feeling where where you're looking out into the world and you're seeing that you are limitless, that there's nothing that you can't do, and what it is that you want to do. Okay, so this is right now what's holding you back. It's the family, the trauma from your past and the family. Okay, so sit down and heal that. And once you do that, I'm seeing that this frees up and opens up pathways to you. It's opening up the heart chakra. I'm seeing you more confident, more cool, more collective. And also collective, you're working with other people. Maybe this might be a partner. I'm seeing 2 people come together. I'm seeing a fast-paced energy. I'm seeing a healed, fast-paced energy heading towards you. And then I'm seeing an indecision. We'll go from there. All right. So from there, you're going to start working on your intuition after you move through the emotional space. So what you're doing is you're working to bring forth, we'll call it the mental space heaven, and this is earth, the emotional space. So you're working to merge the 2 as one to bring forth heaven on earth, and this opens up doors to you. So this is becoming a master of your mental space and a master of the emotions of both spaces, and then you're able to reach a state of equilibrium and balance of both masculine and feminine energy, and you're at that flow state. And then I'm seeing many pathways opening up to you, many different possibilities on there. I'm looking at the perfect expression of the element. So for some of you, like, you're trying to figure out which direction your life is heading, where you're fucking going. And you're gonna understand that through the healing process, all right? While you're healing yourself, you're gonna get downloads of ideas, understandings, clarity about what it is your life that you want. Because some of you guys don't even know what the fuck you want, right? So it's only under deep contemplation that we come to these understandings of what it is that we want. And I'm looking at one of my cards just flew off the table, and it's rolling downhill. So that's like you just like snowballing through life, snow being dragged by the reality, right? And you're just getting whatever you get served up because you're not manifesting what it is. You're not consciously manifesting. So make sure that, there goes another card. All right. I'm seeing some of you that were working at a job that you want to change, that you don't want to do the job anymore. You understand that there is no value in like working your entire day away and having a few hours off at the end of the day, or whatever, the work is for different people. Whether it is it's you're not producing something that's creative, or you're not working from the heart space with your work. So yeah. And it's your love. The Lover's card just flew off and is in reverse. So make sure you're looking at what you want to do in life from a place of passion. So you're looking to light the flames of passion, that fire energy. All right, guys. I'm going to end the reading there. There's more to the energy, so if you want to get a full reading or you want to get a personal, just shoot me a message. I'm going to put a link for my Cash App and my Venmo down in the description if you guys want to donate to the channel. So thank you guys for hanging out with me, and you guys have a blessed eternity. Thank you for being here.